Y'all don't know me, Brett, best man. I prepared a few words. Probably just going to read it straight from the card, but no, I have no idea. I guess I'd start off by thanking Sarah and Teddy for giving us such a good reason to get together. I got to meet a lot of good people that probably didn't know, and visit with a lot of people that you don't get to see that often. So it's good times here, and it'll be fun tomorrow, I guess, too. We all started off at the pool yesterday and had a good time. Thank you, Trey. Basically, when I was asked to be the best man, I was naturally excited to be trusted with such a good thought. But at the same time, I started feeling overcasted by the dark cloud known as the best man speech, as you can see now. My immediate thought was to decline the offer. However, I knew that I owed it to Teddy to share a few of the many thoughts and memories I've gathered over the, I guess, nearly 15 or 20 years that we've known each other. Upon preparing the speech, I initially had every intention of putting Teddy up on the pedestal, really making him sweat it out with embarrassing comments and memories, almost as if he was sitting in on Comedy Central's Roast of Teddy Amar. But in turn, I hopefully completely take the focus off of my red-faced, stumbling words and outright humiliation that I'm currently experiencing. But I decided not to do that, and before the idea could ever even make it to ink, my conscience set in. So I put aside what could have been my greatest comedy write-up at Teddy's expense, and started to write about what kind of great person Teddy is, and how it is to how he embarks that on every person he meets, and how our friendship was and will always be a very large part of who I am today, and hopefully, I guess, who he is. Teddy truly is a great friend. He can be counted on whenever you need him. At times, he can be one of the smartest people I know, and he's usually interested in having a good time and fun, and he'll help you out in any way he can. A little background: I've known Teddy through the lowest levels of schooling available, throughout middle school, every bit of high school, through college, and even though we've kind of gone our separate paths in the working world, I'd like to think we're still pretty good friends. There are times when we were younger that we could probably be considered inseparable. We went to school together every day, sports practice afterwards, hung out on the weekends, and on top of all that, I can barely name the countless vacations that the two of us are going on together with my family and his. I'd like to thank y'all, Mr. Ed, Ms. Janice, Jim Mason's time for making that possible. Growing up and knowing someone so well, you naturally begin to learn the ins and outs and reasons why you like them, reasons why you don't, and just flat out who they truly are as a person. Throughout the years, there wasn't a whole lot that I could ever hold against Teddy. I know there's been a lot of times where I'd like to throw him across the room, and I'm sure he'd probably want to do the same to me. But there was never a grudge held, and never a time that we didn't stop and laugh about it after and realize how silly it was. However, with all that said, there is one thing left to be stated. I guess you really think you know somebody until the day you move in with them for the next 4 years of your life. So I guess it wasn't until about August 2005 and through August 2009 that I realized, I guess joking of course, that I truly hate Teddy Amar. I mean, really, if you think about it, you're talking about the sloppiest, loudest, never-ending Nintendo playing, inconsiderate roommate of all time. Sarah, I really applaud you at this time. I guess they really can't make walls thick enough for what happens with Teddy's loud voice and in the middle of the night stuff going on. Only kidding, of course, but I will say that it takes a lot of patience and strong will to combine 3 or 4 dudes and what inevitably becomes a 4-bedroom apartment, then a 3-bedroom house for multiple year periods, sent to endure the learning experience of what it takes to be on your own for the first time. So I guess looking back on it, it's been some of the greatest times of my life, and hopefully everyone else's too. So I guess at this time, I'd like to congratulate Sarah and Teddy and wish them the best on their wedding day. Thank you for that. There we go, Brett. Well, I hope you'll be deleting that video.